Hello, what up guys, how you doing? Here's Lasty here. Welcome to day 2, a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 318. Today's episode is powered by my sponsor Elgato Gaming. So I figured I'd take a quick look around to see how many of the products I'm using whilst making this video. So we've got the capture card, the key lights, the green screen, the multi-mount, the cam link, the Wave microphone. I've got lots of Elgato products to create my videos every single day. If you are an aspiring content creator, then I highly recommend these products. Best in the business, in my opinion. Check down below to a link in the description for my Elgato profile page. So, as we move on into the episode, just do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes is your target on this lovely Sunday, and of course, subscribe if you're new. You guys know what the team is looking like. We've got the Brazil side going on this weekend. Neymar obviously doing the business so far. And when Friday night came around, Summer Heat sort of, well, the batch of players in packs sort of ended. So I don't think there's anything in packs right now. But we got like new SBCs and objectives. So we got a Moussa Sissoko SBC. Finally, a French Summer Heat Premier League centre mid. I'm kidding. I mean, like, we've got Ndombele already. We've got Pogba already. And as cool as the stats look on that Moussa Sissoko, I think a lot of those stats are very... I don't think they show the true colours of his card stats themselves. Because, yeah, it says, like, 94 pace, but he's got, like, 86 acceleration. And it shows, like, crazy dribbling, but his agility and balance is still awful. So maybe think twice before you go ahead and complete that SBC. Not that he won't be great in-game, though. And then, of course, Summer Heat Semedo in the objectives. It is one which is a lot easier than the other objectives that we had been getting. You know, he's not in the same category as, like, a Bruno Fernandes or like, Mendy and stuff. You can get a 93 Semedo just for 5 wins in Rivals whilst getting the right stuff done at the same time, which is really, really great. I still don't know whether or not that entices me to do it at this late stage of the game. Perhaps it does. Thinking about who I could use as like La Liga players up front. I got Ousmane Dembele and I got Kubo. So I could use those two and try and get wins and score goals and get assists and whatnot. But we'll see. We will see because I just... unless I get Lenglet... then I don't have a need for Semedo, and then I've got to flip the squad around and stuff. However, that is a potential option. I will look into it and see what we can do throughout the week. So the first thing we're really going to do this episode, apart from take a look at what's new and what came out on Friday night, is do this SBC. It was like a... I think it was like a... Ultimate Scream based SBC, and we get a mega pack from it, and we get regular boards from the mega pack. We're going to get Ivory Coast centre forward. Of course, that is going to be Wilfried Zaha, which is okay. You know, like I said, there's nothing really in packs now, and with the splash screen of a new promo coming in a few days called Pre-Season, I don't know whether or not that... It's all like FIFA 21, like the graphics look like FIFA 21. 5 squad fitnesses in one pack alert, by the way. But yeah, so it kind of looks like we're getting some sort of build-up, like a pre-season build-up towards FIFA 21. If that's the case, people are suggesting that maybe we might be able to unlock cards that would be there for the start of FIFA 21. If that's the case, I don't know how I feel about that. Because... like, I kind of want to start a complete fresh. I don't want everyone to go in with, like, 4 or 5 ones to watch cards at the start of FIFA 21. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's cool and all that, and it gets you off to a good start. However, I like to start fresh. So I think probably no matter what, I will start a completely fresh RTG, I guess. But we'll see what this preseason has to offer to begin with, because it might be a really great like transition from FIFA 20 to FIFA 21. We'll see. But right now, I'm going to do this Masuaku SBC. It seems like such a bargain at 65k from scratch. Now, it might be expired by the time you're watching this. The game itself will happen at 4 p.m. today, West Ham versus Villa. I think Villa need to win to stay up, and I think West Ham might be safe. So it's more likely that Villa are going to go ahead and try hard to win. So I'm not super confident that this Masuaku will get an upgrade, but let's hope he does. Because even at 65k, that's a great 92 rated Premier League left back. Possibly the best Premier League left back in the game. And then if he goes to 95, then we're going to be living in a world where Masuaku and Danilo are like the two best fullbacks on the game. And that to me is quite funny. But yeah, excuse me, I got a little bit of a froggy throat today. So I had to do that SBC. I think it's a complete bargain. I never realised that he was an 83 rated squad. I know it's 80 chemistry and it costs 65 to 70k from scratch. I just, you know, everyone's got a couple of cards they can shove into the SBC already. What did I spend there? Maybe 25, 30k, something like that? Probably less to get that done. I don't know, man. That just seems like one of those SBCs you should not let go. And I hope you guys did it. If you, in any way, shape or form, use a Premier League side. So another part of, or the sort of reason why I did it when I did it, was because I saw Semedo came out. And if people are going to start really using him as like the right back, or if we wanted to use him as the right back and go ahead and unlock Lenglet and use Ousmane Dembele and have like a little triangle of Barca players in my squad, which is very possible and would be very good. It would be some of the best on the game, I think. Then I would need to move, I'd need to take out Wan-Bissaka and flip Joe Gomez so that he was my left centre-back. And, well, I would need a Premier League left-back. And short of getting Robertson, who I've used in the past, I think he's all right, but not amazing. I think Masuaku's like the best other option. So I thought, why not get him just in case? We'll try him out at some point in time. There will be a weekend league where I go like a full Prem team or something. I might even do that next weekend. Give me a chance to maybe use Heung-min Son or something. Maybe there'll be like some pre-season cards or something. I don't know. I literally don't know what that promo could be all about, if I'm honest. But yeah, that was sort of like my thinking. So eventually, if things worked well, we could have 93 Semedo at right back, Lenglet centre back, Joe Gomez centre back, and then Masuaku as left back. That could work quite nicely, I think. And then I could get the chem to Joe Gomez just by using Alisson and using Fabinho and getting like strong links off of them, and he wouldn't, you know, he could have a dead link to the other centre back. That would be fine, and it would be fine for Lenglet as well, because let's face it, he could get a strong link from, or a perfect link from Ousmane, and then a strong link from Semedo. So we could potentially have the final defence of the RTG wrapped up by like mid next week, depending on if West Ham win and depending on if we go for Semedo. If not, we could do something totally different. But that's just how I sort of see things going. Now, throughout that time, I've just won 8-2 in the first half of a game of FIFA. A 10-goal thriller in 45 minutes. I don't know what to say. But that is actually rage quit number 6 in a row. All right, we're 6-0 and nobody stayed in game against me. That's madness. And then we come up against this. That's a crazy team. That's like an end game team. 99 Messi, 99 Ronaldo. Crazy team everywhere else. Just like the players in this squad are super meta. The guy clearly knows what he's doing with a squad builder. And we go 1-0 up. Actually, nice one. We actually do manage to get the goal. Cristiano Ronaldo, I mean, that's the sort of thing you're going to get with a 99 Ronaldo. You're going to get that factor where he can just win the ball and score the goal, even when you try and get rid of it and clear it with your defender. That is just what you get when you get a 99 CR7, I'm pretty sure. And to the person yesterday that commented, I hope you maybe get 99 Ronaldo one day for your road to glory. Hey, I hope so too, man, but I don't know where I'm going to find those coins from. It would be a crazy day if we had a couple mil or 3 mil or whatever he is to buy a CR7, that's for sure. I'd probably buy other players, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But either way, this guy gets a goal back with Ryan Kent. I've not seen anyone use Kent for a while now, since Summer Heat started and everyone's benches are full of absolute madmen. But he uses Kent to score a goal against me to equalise, but I ran straight down the other end to get the winner. So that right there ends the streak. It ends the streak of rage quits in a row, but it doesn't end the winning streak. That is the 7-0 game, and we are, so we're still unbeaten in the weekend league. But I couldn't get that guy to quit. That I actually dominated in terms of shots and stuff, but I just wasn't scoring the goals. I had to rely on my French players to bail me out in that game because it wasn't quite working with Bobby Firmino and Neymar in that particular match. Oh, going to open up the spreadsheet. Why not, right? Because I think at the end of this episode will be exactly where we're at in terms of goals and stuff, and we can talk about it. So I get a little season pack, or I don't know, what was this pack from? Was this a season objectives pack? Either way, it wasn't good. It was a 80 rated Bender, which, I mean, it will be good for an SBC currently just because someone like him is probably 5k, but he's untradeable. It's not like I can get rid of him or anything, and we'll take the little Deadeye Chem style as well. So at 7-0, we are expecting the teams to get pretty crazy because I will hold my hands up and say I've been very lucky with some of the teams in the first few games. Obviously, we just played 99 Ronaldo and stuff and beat that, but I got very lucky with some of my squads that I came up against in, like, let's say, yesterday's episode. So this guy had a really nice team. I ended up winning the ball here with Bobby, cutting it across, and I do get the goal. I was pretty fortunate with that one, but that is what Bobby does. He has that sort of, like, aggression and stuff, and he really does win those balls back quite often, I would say. But then Alexis Sanchez is able to get a goal. 45th minute on the clock. Little bit of cheese, but hey, it's 1-1, and knowing that we've had a slightly better half than my opponent, I've created more. I might not have had as much possession, but I have definitely created more. I feel like we can go on and win this one. So on come the Frenchman to help bail me out again, and it's Ousmane Dembele kind of doing the work on his own there. It was the scoop turn at the perfect time to dodge the challenge, and then I just shot it past the goalkeeper. We get through with the Frenchman once again, but this time we just hit the post, and then it doesn't fall to, I think that was Paulinho or Alex Teixeira. They're very similar with their full-on black boots in the game. I can't tell those two apart a lot of the time, especially because they're both playing like left side of the pitch as well. I get a little bit confused, but we eventually end up winning 4-1 in that game, which was pretty tight to begin with. So 8 in a row now. Again, no rage quit, but yeah, we'll still take it. We've unlocked our lone 96 Cruyff. I will have to use him at some point. That'd be quite nice to get him in. He's 5-star, 5-star. He'd obviously be a great player to get in game and see what he can do for 7 matches or so. Maybe we can even use him like, I don't know when, actually. I have no idea. Maybe I was going to say this weekend, but we're really doing the Brazilian thing, aren't we? So I'm not exactly going to take out any of my strikers for him this weekend. But maybe next week we'll see what we're doing in terms of squad. So my opponent gets a red card in the first half in this game. I was a little bit nervous because this team looked very good, and we were having a bit of a scrap. You know, it wasn't the easiest of games. I finally get my goal 34, 35 minutes into the game, in off the post, and this guy was just in a bad mood. He wipes me out with Mahrez, pauses the game and quits, but he gets a second red card there. So I don't know if he was just at the end of his tether or what, but yeah, 2 red cards in the first half and a 1-0 rage quit. I guess he wasn't enjoying himself in that game. It was a bit of a scrap, and it wasn't the finest of football, but yeah, we end up coming away with another victory. 9 in a row. Can we finally go 10-0 for the first time in ages? Absolutely ages. It's going to be a tough ask because this team is crazy, and he has got that Cruyff. You know, it might be a loan, but it's still the full version when you're actually in game, isn't it? But we eventually, after 40 minutes, go 1-0 up with Neymar. I realised that he was kind of rash with his challenges, so if I slowed down and then hit him with a skill move, there was a chance that I might burst past, and that's exactly what I did. And it only took us like 4 FIFA minutes to get the second goal, and that was pretty much all she wrote. You can see it again. He gets like stressed out and annoyed, and I thought he was rushing the goalie out, so I tried to chip him, but in the end, he'd had enough no matter what. He ends up just sticking the ball in the back of his own net and pausing and rage quitting. So there we go, 10 in a row with 8 rage quits. Boys, that is probably my finest first 10 games ever. I don't know how we've done that, but some solid FIFA with a solid team and some lucky opponent matchmaking means that we've managed to go 10-0. I'm actually so happy with that. I haven't done that in the longest time. I don't know if I've done that this FIFA. Have I? One of you would be able to remember. But I don't recall it anyway. But in this next game right here, it's like everything I'd learned and everything I'd applied into games over the last 10 matches just sort of fell apart and didn't work for me anymore. I guess they do say once you start hitting like 10 wins, you start really finding the matchmaking. And if I'm 10-0, that's me way, way, way out of my comfort zone and skill level. That is me being super lucky to get there. So the chances of me hitting someone that probably is also 10-0, but does that every week consistently and is an elite player, I would say was kind of high. At 4-0 at halftime, I thought, you know what? We'll bounce. He's called All-Star Bounce, and I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of this game. I'm out of there. And that's fine. It was a little annoying, but that's where we lose. We end the winning streak, and we hit our first loss. That sucks. That sucks. But we're going to the next match straight away with intentions to get back onto winning ways. And, well, I had a good first 10 minutes, but then he just sort of ran down the other end, and Benzema does Benzema things. I have to use this TOTS at some point. Maybe we go France next week. I keep changing my mind. Do we go Prem next week, France next week, just like super strong team next week? I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I do want to use Benzema at some point. I found myself 2-0 down. And I would say, yeah, probably getting slightly dominated in this game. We started off really well and then had absolutely nothing for the rest of the first half. So we eventually end up, I think I brought Ibra, Ribery and Usman on, and those three combined together to get Zlatan a goal. It makes it 2-1, and I was pushing. I was, you know, on 4-4-2, all-out attack and stuff. And he just hits me down the other end and gets that third goal, which ends my game. And, yeah, I get deservedly beaten again. And I thought, you know what? I'll stop there. It was still Friday night, and I'd played 12 games of the weekend league. I don't know what had come over me. Normally, I play like 3 to 5 games, and I think, you know what, I've had enough. I'll play again tomorrow. So it was because it was going so well, I guess, and I'd played such a little amount of actual in-game time because of the rage quits and stuff. But we go 10-0 to 10-2. It is what it is. Obviously, that's not what we wanted, and I assume that I'll probably take another 3 or 4 losses in order on my way to getting up to 14 wins. And again, if that happens, so be it. I don't really care at this stage, but I was pretty proud of myself to go 10-0. That was quite a nice feeling. Over 600 goals now for Neymar. He is now 19 contributions away from 1,000 contributions for the club. Wow. What a servant he has been. I love him. And I apologize for neglecting him. Because although he doesn't feel maybe as good as Ribery when he's in game, he has got 12 goals, 4 assists in the 12 games. That is the most contributions by far in anyone in my team. Only Bobby is near him with 13 contributions in the 12 games. But yeah, Neymar's running away with the goals. So we'll see what we can do in tomorrow's episode on our way to 14 wins. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you could do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. I really need your support to just keep me in that algorithm as we move through the summer. Thank you so much for any of you that do that. And of course, subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Oh, social media links are in the description. Come follow me. Have a great day. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I'll catch you tomorrow on our way to Gold 3 OP. Peace.